points away to Monaco. Everybody, a lot of goals yesterday. Champions League season are just giving us a flurry of goals everywhere, and we are happy. If you're a neutral watching football, or if your club is not playing the Champions League like Manchester United, well, you see that about the Champions League game that happened yesterday. We are going to talk about Europa League, because Europa League and the Conference League, all the games will happen today. We're going to talk about that on the show. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin. Today, the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League. Good morning, Bowie.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Beautiful games of football yesterday. I think Europe served us quite an amazing one, and I'm very, very happy that most of our predictions, came to pass, especially Monaco and Man City.
Good morning, John.
Yeah, good morning to you. But Bella in the building, but it's fine. I'll go just out, nothing there.
And I'm Martin. Good morning, also.
Good morning. Disappointing night of football. I expected Premier League teams, for the love of the English football. But again, our citizens, brothers, are not doing us any proud at all. They're not making us proud. But let's hope for the next one.
Okay, let's hope for the next one. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, let me give you the results of the games that happened yesterday, and we'll talk about most of them. Yesterday results. Okay, I'll give you the result. But yeah, remember, guys, we are live on YouTube. Please, when you go there, please subscribe to our channel when you go to our YouTube channel. Okay, the Champions League result yesterday at the early kickoff, Union St.GILLOISE 0, Newcastle 4. So Newcastle won their first 3 points of the Champions League. QARABAG 2, Copenhagen 0. Okay, if you go to the 8 p.m. Games, Barcelona lost at home to PSG 2-1. So PSG went there and beat Barcelona. Rashford had an assist there, but we're going to talk about that later on the show. Borussia Dortmund 4, Atletico Bilbao 1. Monaco and Manchester City played a 2-2 draw. Bayer Leverkusen 1, PSV 1. Arsenal beat Olympiacos 2-0. Villarreal 2, Juventus 2. Okay, and Napoli beat Sporting Lisbon 2-1, and Højlund scored 2 of those goals. Okay, let's talk about the first one. City went away, but Haaland scored 2 goals. Haaland is a fantastic player. I think this is the 52 goals in the 50 games in the Champions League. He's a machine. Everybody knows that. He won the man of the match, but City can't close out the game. They considered the last minute penalty to draw that game 2-2.
I think the most telling line in the conversation we had yesterday was when also said that City definitely concede, and same thing for Barcelona too. And yesterday was a good game. Started well, Haaland on the beat, 2 goals, a fantastic assist from his teammates. I was expecting, okay, just close out this game, seal everywhere up, defend. And unfortunately, it was not to be, because they clearly lost concentration in the final moments of that game. And of course, we always say on this show that whenever you have to go on and take a tackle on a player, you've already made a wrong move in the first place. So I think we need to do better as a club, basically, because we are still playing far below our potential, and we need to be winning these games like 10-0. Winning these games like 9-0.
Now English is this.
They won the win
10-0
against Monaco.
10-0.
But we said yesterday, I said it very clear that it's going to be a very tough match. And City even wins maybe a very narrow score, 1-0 or 2-1. And we almost saw that yesterday. Until that defensive mix-up there, it's either looking stupid or they're tired or don't know what they're doing. But, saying City are playing below their potential, yeah, I agree, but a lot of the machinery of City has been changed. A lot of things have been changed there. You can only say the front line is still remaining, maybe the same Doku and that's what. But with KDB out, with Rodri in and out, with Gundogan out, came and went. Bernardo Silva is getting old, but the defense line is also getting very, very old. So a lot of things going on with the system. We don't know, but I cannot say they've lost mentality.
Walker is kind of missing
Because nobody's playing. Nunes will play tomorrow. Kumareno will play there. Stones will play right back. So it's a very funny. But the coach that I seem to know what he wants. You lose players like KDB. Yes, you bring in Tijani Rangers. He's going to struggle to start in the English Premier League. Czechia has gotten injured. But for the right back, you refuse to replace anybody. So seeing that, but I think nobody's mentioning the goal for PSG. The goal by Teze. That goal was the goal for the night for me.
Teze.
to score that kind of goal against Donnarumma.
You know, say it
That goal was a goal. It was a
Goal of the
golazo. You know, so
Golazo.
I don't know. City might struggle the way they are going now. I really don't understand why. But like you said, they have a machine, who is Haaland, and if he goes at this rate, he might overthrow Messi and Ronaldo in highest goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
The way the boy is going, that's going to do that.
Obviously, he is going to do that. He and Mbappe, one of them will have to break that record.
You know, it's of them go break that
Both of them,
record.
Mbappe scored a
It's of them go
hat-trick
break that record.
yesterday, and he scored a brace today. If you look at the statistics in that game, Monaco had 8 shots in total. Only 3 of them were on target. 28% position, 301 passes, and 81 of them were accurate. For City, City had 18 shots in total. 6 of them were on target, 72% position, 778 passes, and 3 of them were accurate. They dominated the game, but somehow they could not win that game. Hopefully, Pep, I don't underestimate Pep. No matter what you say, Pep is one of the best coaches in the whole world. He will find a way to turn it around.
Because we talk last year,
Yeah,
last season.
But
We talk last season,
it's
but
still Pep Guardiola.
Not
You
bad
cannot-
for a last season, man.
It's not
Not
really
bad.
easy. For example, it's not
Top
easy.
3 finish.
It's not easy
Not
for
bad.
you to like Alex Ferguson that stayed for how many years as Manchester United. Sometimes he wins 2 back-to-back or 3, then he goes maybe 2 or 3 years without winning the league, and he comes back to win double again.
But
It happens in
if
football. Nobody wins.
second, third,
Yes, nobody wins every day, but it happens in football. because
nobody wins every day, but nobody goes trophyless
one of the
like
things
that.
that help. I keep
Nobody
saying
wins
this,
every day, but
one of the
nobody
things that
has
can help
done
us
far in a
now.
row except us.
One of the things that can help coaches is that if you keep your group of players for a very long
Together.
time. Chelsea did it and they won so many.
He did it too.
He did it too. and
Because
won so
all
many-
these guys stayed 9 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
all
He
of
and the
them.
rest,
All
other
of
him.
them. So
Exactly.
so if Arsenal can do that with his own,
That's what they're doing now. That's why they're looking like they're
yes,
invisible.
they're
But
going to win trophies. Okay, talking about Arsenal. Arsenal beat Olympiacos 2-0 at the Emirates. It was that first 15 minutes was beautiful football. Arsenal was just moving ball around, missing goals, and Martinez scored a goal. Even though that Gyökeres should be scoring that goal, but Europa saved, hit the bar, and he tapped in that goal. Fantastic game for Arteta. If you look at Arsenal squad and Arsenal depth, they are massive. They should be challenging for all these trophies.
everybody has said it clearly. Even all the pundits that were against Arsenal last season, early this season, now they are shocked. The truth is, I think somebody said it that in the whole of Europe right now, Arsenal seem to have the best squad depth.
Truthfully, they have.
Everywhere,
Yeah.
for
Quality.
anything, when I come
And
Madrid,
it's
Barcelona, everything, not just ordinary players. Now,
Yeah.
because when I looked at the starting 11 years, I was like, oh wow, I was not scared seeing Saka on the bench, Rice on the bench, Calafiori on the bench, Timber on the bench. I was not worried because I looked at the team. I saw some very solid players in that team. Now you can say you can bring in anybody out, nobody's worried. But like I said always, Arsenal were not going to run over Olympiacos because they've always had that problem. If not for the Saka last goal, it was a very tense game because Olympiacos were looking like they want to score. They want to
They want
score.
to come back.
They scored. It was an offside until he made a lot of changes, changed that whole squad again. I saw solid players standing on the touchline. Imagine an Olympiacos player look at the touchline. You see
And
Timber,
you see-
Rice,
Your
Saka.
kidney go cut. I don't want
Standing as substitute.
No, even when you look at the bench, right playing, after 30 minutes of running around, chasing the ones that are
Yeah.
starting, and you look at the bench, you say, so after 60 minutes, now this people go enter, I'll start the run again.
Now this is what you saw in City 3 seasons ago.
This is what
Yes.
you saw in Manchester
Yes.
United.
Manchester
Old.
United, you see, Madrid, look at Madrid. You
Then-
see people standing. You imagine City 3 years ago. You see Rodri
People on
standing.
the bench,
Yes.
people on the
Standing.
seat already. People on the seat
But people are standing. They
already.
want to come into the game. Like, where did they come from again? They want to play. So I saw that yesterday. When those guys came in again, Arsenal retained more possession
More
again.
possession,
and
change
could
the
not play
change the dynamics of the
until
game.
that goal came. And I'm happy to see that because now, like everybody has said, it's very clear. This has to be the season for Arteta and his boys to do something. I want to say something yesterday. You know, when Saliba signed his new contract, they were interviewing him.
Yes.
He said something that shook me.
Yes.
He said, I didn't want to leave. He said, because I have not won anything for this club.
Yeah.
And I said, we won something.
Community
But he tried to
shield,
remember what he
community
won.
shield,
That's
Yes.
what I said. Well, so then remember that he won community shield. He said, no, he said, I said, yes. Community shield.
That's not
was-
the cup now.
So to him, he has not won
He
anything.
has not won anything.
You get the point. So I like that drive for all of them. And seeing Saliba, not his name, Gabriel, go off yesterday to go and rest. And this is where Masquerade came in. That boy, he's not afraid of anybody. Don't forget this, and in Capi.
You know
I
that
have not
joy.
played.
Yes.
I have a friend
Yeah.
of mine say one thing. I think when they signed Mosquera, I said, take it to the bank anytime, any day. Mosquera is the best defensive player Arsenal has currently. He said it, and I'm like, how now? Saliba. He said, no, if you look at it, the way he goes for the tackles, the way he handles himself on the pressure
Young boy, yeah.
with ball on
Yes,
the ball
I
at
have
his
to
feet.
agree
Like,
with you on that.
like he has that confidence of holding the ball on his feet better than Gabriel, better than Saliba, and he can move. No, I'm not comparing him. I'm not comparing him. I'm not saying. I'm not saying
about
when
that
you said it.
Arsenal and somebody that is calm. If you could see somebody that is calm
Yes.
on the Saliba, nobody touches
But,
that. You
like,
can
see,
see,
I'm
you look
saying-
at Saliba, you can see like a calmness on him with the
It doesn't look
ball.
like a defender.
Like, it doesn't look like he's
That's what I'm saying. But
struggling.
if you look at Mosquera now, be masquerade. You see that same replica.
No, for
of
me, I'm
Saliba.
happy. You know why I'm happy? I know, like you said yesterday,
Mm.
give Saliba
Mm.
2 seasons.
Mhm.
Say he's 25 now.
He's 24, yes.
24. Promise you, but I don't go to Madrid. You will see it. What will
Once his
happen.
contract is expired.
Yeah.
No, no, he's not going to
Madrid
get
go
to
pay.
He will
Now,
be
no, no,
2030
no.
now.
Militao is getting old. He's going to go.
Yes.
Now it's only Hussein. That is the youngest boy now. Rudiger will leave maybe 1 season or 2. Madrid will pay money. Now that is the guy, Mosquera, that will not stand in and
And
without
be the
stress.
replacement, yeah.
Enter into that side and play very good for us. But Arsenal yesterday, good goal for them. Now I think they are fourth on that table, but they've not scored a lot of goals. But they are going to be top 8 with the way they are playing now. They don't look like anybody wants to score against those boys. They look dreadful. You know, that's what Ateta wants to do, and it was a congratulations one for them yesterday.
Okay, Arsenal have got considered more than 2 goals in the past 3 years. So if you want to score Arsenal, you have to come out, you have to prepare because their defense is solid, their midfield is solid, and their attack. Gyökeres played 90 minutes. He almost scored a goal, but Martin hit the bar. Martin tapped in that ball, and Saka came in and scored the second goal. So fantastic game for Arsenal. And if you look at the players that started and players were introduced, Mosquera was introduced, Saka was entered. Chelsea entered, Timber entered, Declan Rice entered in the second half. Mosquera entered, so Arsenal had a big
Everywhere
squad.
choke.
Everywhere choke. And in part of that game, they showed
The
injured players.
Stand here.
You could see Havertz,
Jesus,
Nkape,
Nkape,
I think one of there are 4
Who is
there.
that against them?
They were just standing there. It was for us to have a big squad. That means even when they come back from injury, some of these players that made match day squad today
They will have to end their place, yes.
will not even make.
I think
Someone else will make him match this squad.
Bowman. I think the last person was Bowman also.
So,
One of the guys, about 5 of them.
so
Either Bowman or so.
but let's see, Arsenal won that game comfortably. No, I will not say comfortably, but Arsenal won that game. Especially in the first half, they have played their opponent in the first half, but in the second half, they struggled a little bit. If you look at the statistics in that game, Arsenal had 16 shots in total. 5 of them were on target. They scored 2. 61% possession, 496 passes, and 82 of them were accurate. For Olympiacos that scored a goal and it was ruled out for offside, they have 10 shots in total. 3 of them were on target, 39% possession, and 307 passes, 72 of them were accurate. Part of the game, that's why I found out that the owner of Nottingham Forest is still the owner of
Yes.
Olympiacos.
He was there yesterday.
He was there yesterday, and he's going to be there when he's going to play
He
today.
was there.
Multi-club structure.
So let's see. But Arsenal won this game 2 goals to nil. So Arsenal have played 2 games in the Champions League and won 2 games, and they have not conceded any goal in the Champions League. So congratulations to them. Okay, let's move on to the next game, the big one. Barcelona lost at home to PSG 2 goals to 1. The game, I'll call it a 50-50 game, but you could
No,
see.
sir.
No, sir.
Oh.
We strongly disagree with
Second
you.
half, they want to keep Barcelona.
We strongly disagree with
Okay.
you.
What I would say in the first half, it was even, but in the second half,
Yeah.
PSG started
They wanted to destroy Barcelona. I was surprised.
You know, one thing with this game is Nuno Mendes
Best left back on earth.
in the planet right now.
Anywhere you can come.
Last season, he almost every winger that came against him
Hey,
after Cucurella and him and Cucurella shut down.
everywhere.
In the first 70 seconds of the game, this guy sat him down on the floor and he was trending.
Yes,
Yama. And he was trending. No, that 70 seconds dribble. And he was trending. Till the end of that game, Yama don't see anything.
He kill him.
And everybody was like, a best left back in the world sat until 70 seconds was sat down by young boy Yama. And this same Yama play against this guy against Portugal. This same Yama not do anything against Portugal, Spain Portugal for Euro National League. This 70 seconds now more see where it go end. Because immediately after that sat down, I said I just switched, let me see what is happening online. And I saw this trend. Where this guy was, sitting, but when the whole pampering of where he was carrying him on the back like a baby, all through the remaining of the 90 minutes, we'll not hear that part on internet.
But in the first half, Barcelona played well. I didn't know.
No, Barcelona had more of the ball in the first place.
Let me add the tea. The problem. Barcelona played well, not my business. Barcelona has a 95% fit squad, except for Rafinha that was not there.
Yes.
Was not there yesterday.
And their goalkeeper though.
And their goalkeeper. Chelsea is not bad. But now, see BSG. Marquinhos missing. Dembele missing.
Missing.
Due missing. Kvaratskhelia missing. Then in the warm-up, they lost João Neves. So 5 of their best players were not there yesterday. I saw the front line. I saw one 17-year-old boy. I don't know the boy name.
No, see, I'll give that guy.
I've not watched him before.
No, Champions League final.
Okay, so that guy, okay. So when I saw the front three, then even though me and this boy get problem.
Bakola.
In a place I couldn't know the play ball. But yesterday, you don't do like this bad. This guy come for road. What is going on here? After the first goal, which was to me, sorry. That's why I will still talk about Manchester United again. This guy is reborn.
Yes.
The truth is that pass
was
from Rashford. Now only Messi and Cruz
De Bruyne.
and De Bruyne then go fit pass that ball. That pass was nobody on earth, no developer can touch it. And I was wondering, Rashford played a very good first half yesterday. Dribbling, crosses. I said, this is the same Rashford that they say is useless and dead.
See, when you've lost your love.
Don't argue. Why did he lose his love? Let's leave that part. But Rashford was fantastic. But
nobody's a good player.
Left back with drive from defense. Dribble 5 players. And now cross the ball for that first goal. That's the Mendes. I saw PSG. Now they're not afraid of anybody.
Yes.
No. Even the young boys that came up from the bench, the ones on the midfield that managed the midfield yesterday, this boy don't call his name. He missed the final. Pacho. That tall defender. That's he missed the final.
Yes.
But the boy is a baller. Left leg. So they played like
there's one guy that played yesterday alongside Pacho. Zabreye. From
Bournemouth.
Zebahi.
Yes.
From Bournemouth.
And they call us Zabreye.
I keep saying it.
That guy was very solid
about,
in the game.
The thing about playing in a good team is that you can, if your team is good, you can put any piece from anywhere.
And you slot. Yes,
that's
you
the
fit
thing
it.
about playing in a good team.
Especially when you have an identity, you know how your team plays. Unlike some people that they play near.
Leave this thing now. Man United no come Champions League. Now don't come United like 2 different times.
Did they come Manchester?
No,
I don't know why not so just against Rashford.
No.
But
when John says, Man United no come Champions League.
I was happy yesterday that PSG looked like the team to beat again.
Yes.
Sorry to say, but the Champions League it looked like it because Hakimi was captain yesterday, was man of the match. We saw a lot of
that doesn't go on holidays.
The cross for that also second goal. So you see Gonzalo Ramos now. It doesn't mind though. I'm not a player. But put me the last 11 minutes, I'll score 1 goal.
Sure.
And that's what I did yesterday. That goal could have been saved by the goalkeeper of Barcelona, but he was not expecting that. So I want to say kudos to PSG for a well-drilled football match. Second half, they took Barcelona to the cleaners with all the Lewandowski coming in and all. They couldn't make it. So it's a well-deserved win for PSG.
Beautiful game.
It was a beautiful game. Yamal played, Rashford played. I don't know, but Torres has been starting games over Lewandowski. I don't know if it's age or something.
I think it's age.
If you look at the person that started for PSG is a striker, Mayulu played as a number 9. I think Enrique is one of the best coaches in the whole world because if you look at his squad has injuries, but he's found a way to. I think that loss against Chelsea probably might be one of. It happens in football, but if you look at the way he plays, the way he coaches his team, even when he lost Mbappe, he told everybody, don't worry, that his team is going to be better without Mbappe, and he proved it. He won the Champions League. But for Barcelona, I keep asking for Barcelona, if you are playing a game, probably the game is 90 minutes, why keep playing the high line? It does not make sense.
Yes.
They consider that last goal from Hakimi cross because of this. I'm calling it a stupid high line. If you don't have a fast defender that can recover, which they don't really have again.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Let's not forget that they lost the their center half that went to Inigo Martinez. Inigo Martinez was a rock in that.
Was more solid than Kubasi and Eric Garcia now.
No, see, but it's not that fast.
But they need to get money. I think they need to get money from him before he goes. So that's why when you look at the defense yesterday, like you said, the fastest player in that defense yesterday was Kunde and Eric Garcia. I think Bade was injured, came in the second half.
Yes,
but Gerard Martin has been playing of late. Kubasi, Eric Garcia, wrong choice in defense.
That pairing is bad.
It doesn't work. So, but you have Araujo. What did Araujo do now?
Thank you.
Araujo is faster than all of them in that place.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, Araujo
is faster than all of them in that defense.
Andres would have been faster.
But no, it's still young.
I'd rather have
Araujo and Kubasi.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
But he didn't play anything at all.
No, I don't trust that Araujo guy.
But Godwin is much more than just players in that defense. It's about mentality. If you go back and you look at slots last season, once you score 1, score 2, but everybody conserve. conserve and get your 3 points, get your winner, move on. This failure to sit deep, when, like for example now, you've killed off the game, and I'll still come back and say
Once
that
they know the
one
kill
goal.
of the game, oh.
I'm telling you now,
1-1, it was 1-1.
it was.
I think that part of the reason they were not that against Inter Milan. This is their
Same
high
thing,
line.
same
They
thing,
keep
same
playing high line and they keep conceding goals. But I don't know how they are going to do it.
Conserve
For
and,
me,
and seal up the game.
Arsenal plays high line, but the problem that Gabriel and Saliba are very, very fast.
Yes.
So they can always
They will not
recover.
go to too much front.
Yes, they are always good. I was looking at statistics yesterday and defenders that play high line, and I forgot who was the first, but Arsenal was the second in the whole Europe. But they don't concede goals because their 2, 5, and 6 are very fast. But if Barcelona have to play, they need a fast defender. But
You need to go outside Van der Ven.
They need to face, yeah.
Yeah,
something like
Van
that.
der Ven.
Yeah.
Van der Ven and Van Hecken of Brighton.
Yes.
Just sign the 2 van.
okay, but
I
let's
know.
see. If you look at what I'm saying, Enrique is a good coach in this game. If you look at the bench for PSG, they are just small boys everywhere.
Children
Children
Children,
everywhere.
how many you know now?
Baka have children, but you know
Only
they have
only 4
children.
tennis yesterday.
The only 4 changes. And Ramos came in again. He is a about 90 million euros striker, but he's not playing first team football. He
Don't
came
worry.
in, he
That,
came in
that's,
and
yeah,
scored.
the price is no matter. The
Yeah.
price that we bought it does not matter. Just come and do your
Came
job.
in and scored.
If I hear you say anything about Grealish again, I'll deal with you because this.
No,
is
Grealish on the
this
price
is-
matter. Now flop.
Okay,
Na flop.
Ramos came in second half and scored that goal to win that game 2-1. And so Flick was mad when he considered that final.
Ah,
goal.
he's
But-
got a chair.
Yeah, but it's not. It's his problem. He's playing high line and he's conceding goals. So
Thank
if he
you.
wants to fix it, let him fix it. But it was a fantastic game of football. Barcelona won, PSG 2. If you look at the statistics in that game, Barcelona had 12 shots. In total, 3 of them were on target, 46% possession. So they had less percent possession than PSG. 422 passes and 86 of them were accurate. For PSG away to NEWCASTLE, they had 15 shots in total. 7 of them were on target. It's a fantastic game for PSG. They had more possession than Barcelona, 54% and 472 passes. 7 of them were accurate. So PSG went there. PSG went there and actually dominated and won that game 2-1. Okay, let's move on to other results in the Champions League. Let's probably talk about some of them. Napoli 2.
I was waiting to see
Thank
you want to end this game.
Thank you.
Man, you will come out inside this matter again.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, Napoli won against Sporting Lisbon 2 goals, and Højlund scored 2 of those.
You see that pass? You see that
KDB,
pass?
KDB.
KDB. Direct to Højlund.
Straight
Not
up.
to flank.
Straight up.
Not to Garnacho. To Congo try to dribble.
That's what Man City is missing.
That's.
You see, when I was saying it last year, service.
I agree with
Once
you.
you
I
service
agree
my
with you.
guy.
Yes.
But
Once you
that's
service
what
my guy.
Fernandes should be doing.
Fernandes was doing it, but when he do it,
Fernandes doing that, they drop Fernandes, go back.
Thank you.
no be this man.
Thank
Now.
you.
No be this man.
But even Man City is missing KDB. He doesn't
Yes.
look old.
I
He doesn't
agree.
look old. Yesterday,
You see,
he
you
ran
100%.
three midfielders.
Did you see the
100%.
interview he had after? He said he doesn't have a problem with Conte.
He was upset.
That
he
inter-
was upset
and he
at
stormed
the
off.
weekend.
Got a red card.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't know what happened at the weekend. He was upset. He was angry.
Mm,
When they
and-
came out to say, I hope that he's angry because that we lost the game, not because I changed him. So, but
But he
And-
addressed
and-
the last
yesterday-
game, and he addressed the
And
matter that he
KDB
doesn't have a
running
problem
through defenders and midfielders and passing
Thank
that ball.
you.
to pass the ball, and the guy direct service.
So my question is, so Holland can score goal like
He
this?
dey score goal. And
Because to me, he was a useless player. I was
wait,
shocked.
was I not here campaigning for Højlund?
No.
I was campaigning for Højlund. Godwin can bear me witness. I was always campaigning for. He's a good player. He's a good striker. He finds the right position, but he lacks service.
That
I
is the
said
best
this
score
every
pass
single
Sesko.
day.
Before?
scoring goals.
He last. I was saying it throughout last season, but my United fan know the hear word. John know the hear word. John say Garnacho is the best player. I said if you are the best player, cross ball for the striker,
Aye.
pass ball to the striker.
Man.
Let's say the Premier League was consuming him. You understand? Let's say.
Now, man, you
let's
dey
say-
consume and no be Premier League.
Let's say the Premier League was consuming him because there's some touches he has on the ball that he will, if it's better give him body, he will fall. But yet he was still lacking the service he needed to carry on.
Service, striker is service.
Service then be the only thing where striker
See
need
the
to
boy they
survive.
not go. You see even cheap keeper. I said this boy for Manchester United.
You
He
know,
dey bench.
you see, me I tell you that 8 o'clock match, 8 o'clock features. I was
changing the 5 minutes.
I was browsing through other channels, but I was focused on Napoli
No,
because
that
I wanted
was
to see my
beautiful
boys play.
It was a beautiful
I wanted to see
game.
my boys play, the Scotties, the Billy Gilmores, the Anglisha, and this particular day, I wanted to see them play.
Beautiful game. I was happy.
It was a fantastic game. Napoli won that
Give
game.
player service, give and pass.
They won
Inside
that-
box 18, outside box 18, he go play short.
They won that game 2-2. I remember Napoli still have Lukaku. He's injured. I think he's going to come back next
Wow.
If
year.
the guy will come back and bench, they wait for
And
him.
bench,
But
bench,
no,
bench, they wait for him.
Can't they play 4-4-2? You know this coach. You play 4-4-2 now. You watch.
You know what this? Maybe he's already started to take KDB. See, start planning on how you play right wing
Straight
back.
up. He will play 4-4-2. You will see.
You know, it might switch to 3-5-2.
He will play. Yes.
You have not played that system for the past 1 year.
You know me. He can still
But
go
no,
back.
Kante not the fear. I know if you play 12, he can play 12 of
He
them.
will still go back.
He
He
play 12
can still go back because the defenders are solid on the ball
If you
now.
play Matomini and Angisa, hold him. Hold him. Release
KDB.
KDB. I play those two men up front.
And two men up
Napoli
front.
will score goals.
Then maybe Lorenzo.
Politano, one of the guys
Politano.
from the right. They'll score.
Okay, Napoli won that
He
game
did.
3-5-2. So a fantastic game. Napoli lost the first game against City after they took a red card in the first 10 minutes of that game. So I will excuse them for them. But Højlund came into this game and scored 2. And he was trending yesterday, and Manchester United were saying, look at our striker. But,
when you see your ex on the road.
let's see what happened with Napoli. I'm rooting for Napoli. Out of the whole Italian club, it's Napoli personally I'm rooting for, because somehow I like Conte. You see Conte, I like Conte, Jose Mourinho.
Coaches that have sense
I like
and
their personality.
And they're
adaptable.
not afraid of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like these two coaches because of their personality. I like them, so I'm rooting for Napoli to do well in this year's Champions League. Okay, moving on over to other games. Dortmund trashed Atletico Club 4-1. Back-to-back losses for Atletico Club or Atletico Bilbao. But for Dortmund, good game for them. At
Grassy. That's all I have to say.
Now
Right.
this guy gonna wonder why he no come out on time. Nico Williams. If I don't ask, why would I take my brother's advice and stay here when I know there's nothing here for me, no trophy here for me?
Even though Deco came here, Deco had an interview just this past week or this this past week. He was saying that they didn't go for Nico, but it was their agent. It was agent that was actually pushing him to Barcelona.
No,
But
normally,
nobody
no,
go.
normally.
Now so he go talk
Deco will
now.
talk that rubbish now.
Now wait till you go to him
go
and
talk
Laporta, they are the same. I won't even put one pinch of salt on that.
But I know that there will be a
I think
review
that
in
thing is
Barcelona
false.
shortly, because a lot of them are old now. Well, those might have only one more season. And he will
No,
leave.
those guys just want to see.
Yes,
But the
one
thing is,
defender,
we're
so-
talking about rebuild. If they've already started the rebuild, that's why you have most of their players as
But also,
young
like you
players.
said, I also think if you bring in Nico now, it's better to play, because Rafinha doesn't look like leaving you anywhere.
Yes, Danyamo can still play in that
Lamad is still
position.
very young. Those are the
Yes.
two.
So they already have
Yes.
young players
They
already.
might not want to go there.
They're just
Nico might want to
looking
go
for-
somewhere else that we play.
What they can do is if they let go of Lewandowski, push Rashford forward. If they go inside Rashford,
Keep
they
him
have
down,
3
keep-
wingers, which
No,
is actually normal.
But one person must be bench.
Now,
now.
look
That's
at
the
it
problem.
now.
Or you play Yamal 10.
You get one guy we know
You
they
don't
see.
agree.
Play Rafinha.
You know, you get one guy we back
Yeah.
aside. We know they see from Denmark last season. Bagali Rooney.
They don't carry and go loan now.
No, he did.
He
He
did.
played last 2 weeks.
But it was not even, he didn't make matches.
Now they talk Rooney. You know,
Unless
one
he's
Rooney
injured.
guy. He's available. I think there was just one match he played from Yamal's position off the bench, and backup fans are beginning to say he's going to play from the right, but that guy plays from the left. Now, which is you have Rashford who can play from both sides. You have Rafinha who was basically playing from the left but can play from the right. You have Dani Olmo who can play from the flanks and behind the striker.
And you is 10.
I said he can play, but mostly behind the striker. You have Yamal. So you see that all these players
only
are
play from
young.
the right.
Who
Cannot
only
carry
play from the
never.
right. So why others are being shuffled around? So
Well, let's
they've
see.
already started the rebuild now. It's just a matter of time to phase out the high earning
Okay,
players.
Dortmund beat Atletico Club 4-1. Good game for Dortmund. Bayer Leverkusen and PSG played the 1-1 draw. Good
PSV.
game. PSV. I don't know. PSV played the 1-1 draw. And good game. Villarreal and Juventus. played the
Juventus,
2-2.
he was right yesterday.
Yeah, John got it right. That's why I wanted to say John got the prediction right. They won that game. They didn't win. They drew that game 2-2. It was a fantastic game for Juventus. Both of them deserved to. Because I like games like Villarreal scored in the 90th minute. Chelsea's Richards scored. Renato scored in the 90th minute.
Beautiful
After,
header.
after Juventus went 2-1 up, but they equalized. But I think it was a fantastic game of football. If you look at that game,
Villarreal went 1 goal up and everybody felt like the world is over. Until Juventus did what they had to do and came back 2 goals. I think 2-1 at the.
Yes.
I feel like okay, this is good result.
But then they
wonderful.
don't go and close up the game.
Again, you don't go to this kind of game is when you see that coaches are making substitutions like that. You look inward, see if you can have anybody that could balance the game for you. Don't panic into a substitution that to counter the next person's, because that was what killed the game for me yesterday. One sub you made that to counter. You saw your player bringing that you want to do sub to counter his sub. Now then you just go with your tactics, go with your game plan, but just make a sub that fits your game.
Okay.
Don't try and counter anybody's tactics.
Okay, fantastic game of football in the Champions League. You know, when it comes to Champions League, I enjoy the Champions League. This is one of the football I enjoy as a neutral. I know I'm not telling you, I want to review my club here, so you will attack me, but I'm not reviewing him. But after match day 2, Bayern Munich are first on the table. Remember, the Champions League now is it moves on the table like a table format, not a group format. So Bayern Munich is first with 6 points. Real Madrid is second with 6 points. PSG is third with 6 points. Inter Milan is fourth with 6 points. Arsenal is fifth with 6 points. QARABAG, imagine, has 6 points.
I tell you yesterday they go beat Copenhagen.
Yeah, they have 6 points, so that's the top 6. Okay, the top 8 qualify straight for so 7th is Dortmund with 4 points. Man City has 4 points, so this is the top 8.
Now has 4 points.
We will see who is going to make it. Barcelona is on 16. Chelsea is 18th with 3 points. So, but it's still match game 2. So we'll see who is going to make it to the next round of the Champions League. Okay, let's talk about the Europa League. I'll give you the features of all the games, and we'll talk about probably only the English club playing. Panathinaikos will play versus Go Ahead Eagles. Roma versus Lyon. FCSB is FC Bucharesti, if you know them of old. Bucharesti of old. Now they change their name to FCSB versus Young Boys. Ludogorets versus Real Betis. Victoria Pleasant versus Malmo. Fenerbahce versus Nice. Bologna versus Freiburg. Brown versus Utrecht. Celtic versus Braga. Nottingham Forest will play Midtjylland in today's game. So as I told you, the owner of Olympiacos is still the owner of Nottingham Forest. Yes, Lyon will play.
I went to go qualify for Europa League, you know.
Okay, Lyon will play Salzburg. Ghent will play Ferencváros.
Maccabi
Tel Aviv will play Dynamo Zagreb. Sturm Graz will play Rangers, and Celta Vigo will play PAOK, and finally Porto will play Cervena Vesda.
Red Bull Salzburg.
Okay, then Feyenoord will play Aston Villa, and Basel will play Stuttgart. Okay, Aston Villa is going away to Holland or Netherlands, the way they call it now. To play Feyenoord. It's supposed to be a straight win, but even though Feyenoord is not a pushover, but Aston Villa should be winning these kind of games.
They should be winning, but like I said, the form in the Premier League is discounted because we're talking about Champions League now.
They don't get form, they don't get form. They don't get form, they don't beat Fulham.
So
okay, before we talk about that, let's go to our YouTube channel to read some of the comments about the Champions League. Before we talk about the Europa League. Okay, Cecilia is here. Good morning, Cecilia. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And okay, Cecilia is here. Say good morning, Volt FM Sports Crew. Bishop, welcome, sir. Well done, guys. Thank you. Okay, Okoro Uche, say good morning, guys. I love Volt FM. You guys are doing a great job watching live from Onitsha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uche. Thank you for joining us on this show. Okay, Uche is also saying kudos to Nonso, my man, of Manchester United.
Yeah, Manchester United.
Okay, Chijioke, welcome to the show. Chijioke, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you here. Chijioke, welcome to the show. Say good morning, guys, in the studio. I can boldly say that Manchester United system is killing players.
Yes.
Napoli didn't do a bad business after all. Okay, talking about Højlund.
But again, can we now prove that the hypothesis is becoming a theory? That strikers from Syria, they come Premier League on flop.
Okay,
someone join.
Joseph Ibe, welcome to the show. Joseph Ibe saying, Hansu Flick, sorry, I just like the way Hakimi broke the high line by hugging the lines and delivering that sweet pass. Yes. Emmanuel, welcome to the show. He said, I bet who Manchester United they play. And also, okay. Okay.
Sunderland, they play Sunderland.
Okay, Emmanuel is also saying this Arsenal squad depth is strange. Quality too many. Okay, see who flops for Manchester United. They shine for Napoli already. Same as Rashford.
Yes.
Okay. Exactly. People leave Manchester United and they are doing well. We'll see Anthony today too. Anthony is going to play for Real Betis.
Anthony
does not need to prove to us.
Last season. He doesn't need to
prove
last
season.
Yes.
Simple.
Okay. Let's continue with the Europa League. Aston Villa is going to Holland or Netherlands to play Feyenoord in that game. Who wins in that game?
They should be winning, but anything can happen in this game. Like, I really don't like their form in the Europa League. So
in the Premier League.
Their form has been bad this season
No,
already.
their
so
form
they
has been
don't-
bad in the Premier League, but they won their first European League game against Bologna. 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0, yes.
Yeah, they
At
won.
home.
Yeah, so it's they are in Europe, they are a good side.
Emery has
In
a lot of
Europe, they're a
Especially
good
the
side.
Europa League.
Yeah,
in Europe,
Europa
they're a
League.
good
Europa
side.
League is his
It's
territory.
baby, yes.
It's his territory.
But again, against a FEYENOORD side who, he did, but he didn't do.
this season, yes.
So let's see. But I just believe Aston Villa can go there and get the 3 points.
Okay, Aston Villa can go there, and the other games for the English team is Nottingham Forest is playing at home with MIDTJYLAND. Okay, but if you look at that game, Angie is my man. Have not even done anything for us this season. This is the right time for him to start getting 3 points because I don't think he has won any game since he took over as a manager.
I think it's one draw.
I don't think he has won
One
any
draw.
game.
One draw.
He lost against Swansea in his first
He
game
drew.
from winning
I think he has drawn the
position.
second one, yeah.
He drew the second one. He lost against I think Arsenal.
Yes, he lost
That
against
time,
He
yes,
lost
yes.
against Arsenal in the first game.
Yes.
Yes.
In the midweek, he played against Swansea. From 2 goals up,
Then
he
they
lost
lost.
3-2.
Yes.
Then he played the draw the next
I
weekend,
think it's a draw.
and he lost again. So it's just 1 draw he's gotten so fast. In 4 games, he's scored for Nottingham
They should
Forest.
tell him about the owner of this Nottingham Forest. Like
They don't need
yesterday,
to tell him
the
anything.
man left his chair, was up clapping
He was
and smiling. This one, he will be there watching Angie and be warning him on the
Yeah,
pitch
yeah,
like he did
but
to
I think
my
he will
other
not
guy.
be-
He
will not
doesn't.
be
He doesn't
available
need to
today.
be told
Why?
anything.
He's
Him
not
and
probably just
Marinakis
No, he will
are
not be available
buddies.
today.
Why? It's in
Why?
England
All
now.
of them are England playing in England today.
Mhm.
But Lakers was in England yesterday now. Then Tottenham Forest is at home. He will be there. How will he not be
And
there?
even
He
if
will be
he's,
there.
I don't know what even if he's what they are saying, he can enter private jet.
People that fly players. It's the
Straight
owner of the
up.
club. For me, Nottingham Forest, they are also like some would have been, but Salzburg is a good side though. They play ball. So because of the form of Nottingham Forest, I cannot, like I said, I cannot say they will just run away. I want them to win so they can start getting better. I want to see all the English side doing well, in the league. But it's going to be tight for
Nottingham
me.
Forest got relegated this
I might go for a slim win for Nottingham Forest.
They will relegate.
Nottingham Forest to win.
They will win this one, but they will relegate.
Hi.
And for
They
people
will
who
win
are
this one.
for people who are fomenting rumors about Marinakis and Postecoglou, they are both the same countrymen and they are on the same page.
So-
Anje stays.
Until you lose 10 games.
Anje
They will
stays.
not sack you. You know that they do business for me and you now.
Bro, Anje stays, man.
They do like that too. But let's see what will happen in today's game. These are the 2 English clubs playing in the Europa League. Maybe we'll probably get
Talk about
prediction.
senior man Kels now. He's playing today.
Let's talk about Kells.
Senior
Celtic
man
is playing
Kells.
Braga, and Kelechi Iheanacho has been playing well for Celtic. If you look at that game, Celtic are, I'll call them giant of Scotland, but when it comes to Europe, one more, I don't know what they do. They don't even qualify. They qualify. They finish first on their league. They play the preliminaries of the Champions League.
And they
If
go back
first
to
or
Europa.
second game, they are out of the competition. Then they will probably drop the Europa League or the Conference League. But senior man Kells is playing Braga today. He's scoring goals.
Celtic haven't dominated Europe since the days of Shinsuke Nakamura and
That year
Giorgio
now.
Samaras
Aye.
that year.
Oh, Jojo Samaras.
Samaras that year. Aye. Oh, football sweet that year. Oh.
Aye.
Football sweet that year. It's passed down. Look at talk to
Shinji
you. When I was growing
Nakamura.
up,
I think that guy opened the way for a lot of Japanese players to come to Celtic.
Yes.
come to
That's
actually
like,
come
that's
to
like,
this.
even till now, you have a lot of Asian players, Japanese players in Celtic.
I think there were numbers of them that help open the way for Asian players.
Yeah.
For Asian players, the changes, all the changes, say player
Yeah.
type for Manchester United and
So
Celtic.
you know,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
there are a lot of them.
So I think for me now, they are playing well. Celtic are playing well, but against the Braga side,
Portugal is strong from Portugal.
No, I
Very,
think
very
they
strong.
should be
But
able
because of
to-
Iheanacho,
they should
I want
be
to be
able get
biased
the
and say
result.
let's give them.
that bias.
Play the
based
face
on
of Celtic back.
Arsenal.
Let's give them it
Yes.
now. If you narrow, they win at all to be one like 1-0 or 2-1.
yes.
oh.
And again, they are coming to Scotland, so definitely
Yes.
Scott Celtic.
One win.
Okay, let's talk about Lyon versus Salzburg because that obviously supposed to be playing the Champions League. I'm talking about a team that is supposed to be playing the
Lyon,
Champions
nah.
League. Yeah, Lyon and Salzburg. Who wins today?
Mm-mm.
Lyon almost went to League 2. Small
Yeah,
team, you
yeah,
know, maybe they go
yeah.
League 2, but they won that case and they still.
I think I'll give it to Lyon. Basically. Because
leaning
of
that
our-
way
from
because
guys who
of
are there with also
Pernambucano.
experience and all, yes.
Semi-finals in Europa League last season. Lost to Manchester United in that thrilling 4-3 or 4?
But like
Ryan
you said,
Cherky said he wants to come and do revenge.
Revenge.
Unfortunately,
but
He never do revenge.
with form, Lyon is in better form now. Out of 5 games, they've won 4. While for Salzburg, out of 5 games, they've lost 3, won 1, and drew 1 in their league. So Lyon might be better because they beat Marseille already this season, beat Angers, beat Lille. So they look better.
They look better.
By form, and they are playing at home.
You know,
So I
this,
think I'll give it to Lyon.
there's one young boy, Malik. He was supposed to leave based on they were looking for
Yes,
money.
yes.
But But unfortunately, they had to sell a player they bought the summer before now. And Malik had to stay because he said he wants to fight for the team, he wants to get the team to a better place before leaving. That's what they call loyalty to the club. I hope the club does not fall his hand.
At the end of the day, loyalty to the football.
No, it is. There is a beg.
For a few players.
For a few players.
Okay, let's see what will happen in the Europa League today. In the Conference League, only one English team is playing in the Conference League today.
Palace.
And it's Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are playing in the Conference League today. I like the Crystal Palace coach. He plays the same system that Manchester United is playing, and he's striving. But somehow, Amorim is not striving with the same system. People are talking about it's just the personalities are different. For example, they have this guy at Palace that has like white hair. Or blonde hair. That controls that midfield. They don't have it at Manchester United, but they are going away to DYNAMO KYIV, and we are expecting Palace to get all 3 points.
Yes, I'm expecting Palace to get all 3 points. Let's not forget that their form in the league has been on fire, and they deserve to get something in Europe. Now, coming back to what you said about the formation they played and how they play, personality matters. No matter the club you are playing, the group of staff you have in that club matter, and that's why they are doing well here. The other guy across the pond is not doing well because the group of players he has are not good enough. Let's call it what it is. Whether it's the environment, the ecosystem, or as the man that cost man you call in to say that is a cause, whatever it is, the situation there is different. But in this encounter, Crystal Palace should be getting a win in this one. I don't want to hear excuses.
Okay.
Why?
Well,
I think Kiev is strong also. You cannot say that they're going away. Don't forget, they're going to Russia to play that. You see Ukraine and be Russia. I think Dynamo Kiev. It's not Russia.
Sorry, Ukraine.
But they're playing somewhere else.
They're playing somewhere else.
But they're playing already
They are playing on
away.
neutral ground.
Now,
I think they're playing in Poland.
But see this thing you're talking about. Dynamo Kiev at home now has scored about 12 goals already this season at home. So they have 2 wins and 3 draws in 5 games. Right? Crystal Palace has 3 wins and 2 draws. So they are almost at par. But don't forget, because, like we say, we are praising the Arsenal defense, but Crystal Palace are the only unbeaten side remaining in the EPL already this season. They are strong. So I say yes, maybe because I love the way they play, I like what the coach is doing, and I want to give them a win, but they are playing against these guys who are also solid. So it might be a tight one. I will give it 2 predictions, either a draw or a Crystal Palace win.
Okay, let's see what happens in the game in the Conference League. So Europa League are happening, conference, all of them are happening on Thursdays. Thursday football is filled up from 7:45, from 5:45
yes.
till 8 p.m. About, I think if you compare both of them, it's about 30-something games in today's Europa League and Conference League. But let's see who comes out better when we come here tomorrow. Okay, but before we start taking calls, back to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Gold FM Sport, and Double J is here. Double J, welcome to the show. He said, who is the 4th person with you guys? He's our senior man. Yeah, senior man. His name is Bowe. Yeah, he joins us once in a while. Sometimes he calls him to the show too. Okay, Chijoke is back here. He said, John, I have been holding my pen and paper for a long time. Okay, long now, waiting for hear some vocab from you. Love you guys.
Man City is falling his hands. He's tired. No language.
No vocab for that Man City. Man City is not vocabing on the pitch, so there's no vocab in John's dictionary.
Okay, finally on our YouTube channel, Chooks is here. Chooks, welcome to the show. I want to especially thank you because you're always joining us every day. Chooks, thank you for joining us on our YouTube. Say football is not played with mouth.
Yeah.
It is okay, but it showed on the pitch. Yamal should know that by now. The boy is becoming arrogant and pompous. He should learn from the
Vinicius
to become okay.
He should learn from the Vinicius.
Okay, yeah, a lies talking, but Vinicius
then they talk anyhow.
No, they don't talk to him.
They don't talk to him, they don't calm down.
Okay,
they go learn from Vinicius.
let's take phone calls and get your contribution about yesterday's game and your prediction movie for today's game. The number to call is 0706 048 5853, or you could call 0915 570 8347. Okay, let's take the first call. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning. This is the man that calls man.
Okay.
You are AK, nothing was that. Let me tell you something. If Barcelona can lose to PSG without Barcelonia, without Dembele, without Doué, with other absences there, that the guy is in trouble. That the guy is in big trouble. And as for Man U, take out now, take out. He's not a called take out Aston, take out Rashford,
Mm-hmm.
take out Ireland. They
Greenwood.
have been marvelously well.
Mm.
Marvelously, I use the word marvelously well. They have been marvelously well in their defense court. But once they get that mindset,
That's why they say it's not everyone that can handle the pressure.
not about pressure.
Pressure is not for everybody to handle.
He
Which
said,
pressure?
You know how many years I've caused this problem? Ferguson, that the day Ferguson was retiring, that was the day I said they would never carry Premier League. They like the size of the Messi and Ronaldo. That's very time. Ronaldo and Messi were killing La Liga. And then people on the back. Nothing happened.
They won FA Cup.
Zlatan, everybody.
Cavani,
It's like
Cavani.
wait.
Now wow,
They
Falcao
signed
Yes,
Zlatan, they win the Europa
Falcao.
League. They signed Zlatan, they win the Europa League. They signed Ronaldo, they win FA Cup. You now when win conference, they go they happy how far? Okay. No. Because I even won conference league and are celebrating.
Don't celebrate
Yeah.
when you win.
okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Network.
Okay, thank you. I can't hear you.
Is
Again.
it-
That's
Oh,
okay. Thank
Is
you.
it Kelechi and Chelsea will not achieve anything? May they win this one first.
And then I think she
We're not talking
win
about the third
She win
tournament
three out
and
of
the
8
trophy.
games.
We're talking about the matches.
Okay, there is a comment on our YouTube channel here. Chris Mario is here. Chris Mario, this is first time I see your comment.
Yes.
Probably this guy provoked him and he came to probably drop a comment. I said, Oga, leave that statement. Waiting there your mouth. Oga, no be your cause they affect Manchester United. Chris Mario, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Okay, you can also call in if you are around 0706 048 5853. Okay, let's take the next call. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning. Name.
Morning.
Okay,
Morning.
thank you. Name and location, please.
This is Amos calling all the way from Abuja.
Okay, what is your contribution?
I was watching that Baka game. You see, we will never say that game was a close game. It's a big fat lie.
I said, na for first half, they close first half. Second half, won't be
They
enough.
close the first 30 minutes.
The first half where they closed, and this one man, he got the second half, Baka got the play like say they play away. In fact, sometimes they got the slow start taxes or something. So if you saw the see Pedro on the floor, wasting time. And if you are okay to keep a point, 1 point, to go with 1 point, why are you playing such a high line?
Mhm.
On a team like the PSG.
It doesn't make sense.
I saw how it was going. I just bring out 5K with in my hand, rush go. Go there, go 60 scores. I like a 5K.
No, that you're happy.
Thank you.
The guys
Thank you
excited.
That's why he's excited.
Back about give her food. Hey.
I hope money.
Daily bread.
Back to our YouTube channel. Chris Mario is here. He said, I did with you now from today. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. He said, the guy too provoked me with that. Okay, talking about the guy that caused by you. So you provoke her with that, but I understand. Okay, thank you for that comment, Chris Mario. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. He said he did with us from today. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take phone calls. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning.
morning.
Name and location. Yeah, happy today. Name and location, please.
Back at lose now. Why they not go happy?
Okay.
Back at lose. People go happy. Chelsea
Barcelona
fans.
FC.
Chelsea fans.
Okay. At all.
Mm.
I think that team, that team is level for the biggest team in
Who?
yesterday, they were just playing like they were competing.
It's the coach. It's the coach. It's the coach is good. Coach by honor, man. The
Now, coach, they be playing.
Which one?
PSG.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
Let's just say that can take it.
Okay.
And then, man.
Yes.
All right.
I mentioned PSG and for Arsenal, we think that can win again. That we need to. Let them continue winning. When the time that Father will speak, they will not come and anger their fans. Everybody that is supporting Arsenal, you have to realize that they are not ready to win trophy, but you just be winning things.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Well, if you win enough games, you win a trophy.
If you win all your games, you win a trophy. That's the thing. But I understand. He's talking about when it's crucial. When
It's
that breaking
they are showing
point.
it over the years, so unless they change it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take another call. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Thank you for making me stay.
Okay. Your contribution.
I'm very disappointed in Barcelona.
Mm-hmm. They don't go do anything. They don't collect.
To the next game.
Next game
On
na
to the
Chelsea.
next one. On to the next one.
Next game na Chelsea.
Vengeance.
La
Una
Costa
go
for
collect.
Okay, I think they'll play
Olympiacos, they are next. I think Olympiacos first. For Chelsea.
Chelsea. It's not Chelsea, yeah. All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. But most people are disappointed. Most people are happy, especially Real Madrid fans. We are happy when Barcelona lost yesterday. But PSG are a good side. Nobody can. They are defending champions for a reason. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Okay, your contribution.
Good morning.
But brother, you see this season, nothing like break out about Arsenal. All the players are already playing anger. You know what it means, anger? About anger. So if we at that time focus, then you don't take Champions League, Premier League, let you leave February and go. You don't need that nonsense anymore. Nothing like break out. I already said any stage that Arsenal taking the Champions League and Premier League, and that's yours, and that's why you already been established our own this season.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see if they are going to actually win something. Okay, let's finish with our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at both FM Sports. And Chris Mario is back. He's saying despite the loss from Barcelona yesterday, I'm still 80% sure that they are the favorites to win. Maybe Champions League. Okay, he say make Chelsea no think say they go. Make Chelsea no think say them go with Barcelona because of their loss today. Well, until that day will come, we will know. Okay, Kenzie is here. Kenzie, welcome to the show. You say Baka. Chelsea FC are waiting for them when they will play in the Champions League. Even though I don't trust Chelsea currently, but I believe they will not disappoint. Man City, John, how far now?
I do.
Okay. Chidera is here. Chidera, welcome to the show. You say no, so you only mentioned Conference Cup. Why you come forget Club World Cup? Okay, he's also saying Chelsea defeated PSG with their full squad. Okay. Nonso, welcome to the show. Nonso Ekwenchi, he said Yamal is a small boy. See what he is doing in the pitch now. Wow. Okay, saying good morning, guys. Osimhen is the king. So hot. Okay, thank you very much for joining us on today's show. Thank you for everybody that joined us on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the calls. Tomorrow we are going to be back again for another good show. Join us tomorrow 8 a.m. sharp. If you're on YouTube, you're listening to me, join us, or watching us now, join us on YouTube 8 a.m. sharp. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. By tomorrow, we will know if our English boys have won their Conference League and the Europa League and other results in the game. Tomorrow again, we are probably going to talk about the MPFL, because I told you every Fridays we are going to talk about MPFL, because somehow we need to talking about our local league very much. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry again for if there's any foul language you heard on radio. Yes, on the call. I'm very sorry. Sometimes we don't actually anything. I keep saying it. Let's keep our conversation civil. No insults. No, if we are going to banter, let's banter respectfully too. Please, conversation civil and all. Thank you for joining us on today's show. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful day.
Welcome to Vote 104.
Thank you guys on our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.